what do you think we're going to be talking about or creating today? Just by guessing from the supplies. Brantley, what do you think we're going to be making?
I don't know what it's called, but it's a phone thing.
Parker.
Or like you put your mouth into the cup and you put a top to it?
Yeah, but what do we call that? What do we call that? Charles.
A cup phone.
A cup phone, but there's another word we can name. Let's see, what's a different way we can name that? Lena?
Sound wave?
Well, it's going to relate to sound waves, but one more guess. Paula.
Telephone?
It's going to be a telephone. We're going to be making string telephones. But, so, thumbs up if you remember kind of how we've been talking about the different waves of energy. You know how we've been reading about it. And does anyone remember kind of what a wave, like the definition of a wave as it relates to energy? Does anyone know kind of what the definition of a wave is? Or what a wave is when it relates to energy, Samuel?
It's kind of like energy flowing. Like, it's kind of hard to explain, but like flowing in air.
It is floating in the air. So it's a continuous pattern of motion, like Samuel was saying, that travels energy all around us from one place to another. So it's a continuous pattern of motion that transfers energy from one place to another. So there are different types of waves of energy. So does anyone know like an example of a wave of energy? And someone just said one a while ago, Hadley. There's sound waves. What else? There's some more. There's different types. Parker? I know we've kind of...
Energy wave.
There's, waves of energy, yeah. But what are some examples, Lydia? There's heat waves. What else? Let's do one more. Cade?
Ocean waves?
Water waves. Yes. Waves. Yep. And do you have one, Amelia?
Microwaves? Not like the actual.
Microwave, but
Yeah.
like electric wave, like different
Yeah.
electrical waves. Yep. So there is different types of waves of energy, but today we're strictly going to be talking about sound waves. And we're going to create sound waves. We're going to be learning about sound waves by doing a fun little activity. So looking at your supplies and how we're going to be creating a string telephone, first we need to know why we would be creating these telephones to help us learn about sound waves. And why would this be helping us learn about sound waves, Paula?
It's interesting how the sound wave goes through the string and through the cup.
So it can relate to sound, and in order to make sound, you have to have what? We have to have vibration. Can anyone say vibrations?
Vibrations.
All right, so can everyone put your hand on your throat, and I want you to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Or you can say your name. And so, all right, so that is called, what are these called? Your vocal cords. Good job, Oliver. And so that vibration from your vocal cords comes out through your mouth and creates sound waves, right? So, so there's other things other than a string telephone that can create sound waves. There's instruments. Who can name an instrument that can create sound waves? Follow. Pianos. The cords vibrates through the piano and creates sound. Who knows another one? Hadley.
The drums.
The drums. And let's do one more. Molly.
Guitar.
A guitar. The strings on the guitar vibrate, which creates the sound wave. So there are different waves, different things that can make sound waves. But we're going to be using the string telephone to help us understand the sound waves. So Ms. Thompson, do you mind coming up really quick to help me demonstrate? So I've already made one, and this is what you're going to be making. It's a long string. And so you have to, once you create yours, you're going to get to practice this as well. But you've got to make the string straight like this. And I'm going to talk to Ms. Thompson and see if she can hear me.
Does it
can hear me all the way over there? Who thinks they know? Joanna? It's the vibration, right? So my voice vibrates the bottom of my cup, and the vibration travels all the way through the string, and it vibrates into her cup, which amplifies my voice through her cup so she can hear me. Isn't that cool? So that's how you can create sound waves using a string telephone. So, but what if I had my string loose like this? Let's see if she can hear me as well now. Can she hear me?
No.
Why do you think she can't hear me now?
Because the string isn't pulled all the way, so the sound waves can't travel through.
It's harder for the vibration and the sound waves to travel through my string, right? So that is why it's important that your string has to be straight like this when you talk through, so it can easily transfer those sound waves to the other end of the string.
No.
Should you pull it?
No.
Because if you pull it, it will break, and it's already happened to me once. So, alright, so now that I've kind of showed you what we're going to be doing, you're going to be working in groups to create your own sound string. String telephone. So, I'm going to quickly show you kind of how you're going to do this, so it'll be easier, you know. So, you're going to have, each group's going to have two cups, and you're already going to have holes poked in the bottom of your cups. Brantley, listen so you know what to do, okay? And then you're going to have a long piece of string, and there's two ends to the string. So you should, before you pick up your string, you're going to put your finger on the two ends of your string so you know where they are at. So that way, all you got to do is pick up your string like this and poke it through the hole, okay? Once you poke it through the hole, you're going to bring your string through the cup, and then this is where you're going to need your paper clip.
Oh, that makes sense.
Listen, this is important, this part. So taking your paper clip, you're going to put the string through the paper clip like this, and you're going to simply just tie a knot. Alright? I already did one for you guys. Alright, and so then you're going to drop it in there, and you've already did one side of your telephone. You're going to do the exact same thing to the other side of the string. Now listen, it's important that you put the string through from the bottom. You don't put it in through this way. Why would I not put it in through this way, Amelia?
Because it's the other way.
It's going to be backwards, right? Would you be able to talk through it that way? No. So be careful on the way you put your string, okay? Alright, so you can talk, but let's try and use our whispering voices as you are creating. You're going to work together at your table and create your telephone, okay? You may get started. We'll walk around and help friends that are struggling.
Okay,
Take turns. And I want to see if you can hear, friends. I want to see if you can hear those best
This is so weird.
Maybe share some interesting facts on sound waves. And see if they can hear what you said.
I'm like a duck.
Charles, it doesn't work like that. I see. When there's something fails, okay, come on, let's go over here. Come on. Just be careful. Come on.
Alright, everyone try it for a minute, then we'll go for it.
Come on. Oh, jeez.
Alright, I want you to be saying something.
How about you? Hold it straight.
Hey, I want you to say sentences. Charles, can you say words? Words.
Stop the
Can you hear them? Okay, everyone freeze. Freeze. Alright, I'm going to count down to 5 and I would like you to quietly and just be careful going back to your group tables. Okay? 5.
Becca, put it up to your ear.
I want you to put your hands up. Tell me you're ready. Joanna's table's showing me they're ready. Guys, I would like to move on and show you what we're going to do next. I need friends showing you listening ears. Oh, for Joanna's, Priscilla's table showing me they're ready. Okay. Parker's Alright, listen guys, I want to see if Jay can say something and Oliver can say what he said. Shh, everyone listen. What did you hear what he said?
I think I heard the words even house.
Yes.
No, okay, Miss Thompson's gonna say something to Oliver and let's see if Oliver can repeat what she said. Listen, what are we gonna hear?
It's really muffled. I think I heard the word vibration.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean you heard something.
I thought she said this telephone.
Isn't that kind of cool? Like you can feel those vibrations. Alright, so raise your hand if you 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I need some friends are showing me they're ready. I'm waiting on Kathleen table to show me they're ready. Alright, so thumbs up if you thought that was pretty cool.
Me too.
Kind of teaching you a little bit about sound waves, right? Alright, so our last little thing, listen. So what I want you to do with your pencils is you're going to first write your name, and I want you to write 3 facts. What are facts, friends? Lydia. True statements, like it's true. So 3 facts on what you learned doing this activity. Like you can relate to, that relates to sound waves. So it could be like, you could even write like the definition of a wave. You can write some examples of different waves of energy. You can write maybe an example of how this telephone helped explain sound waves. So you're going to write 3 facts on what you learned from doing this, okay?
Okay.
And then you're going to hand it back to me, okay? Make sure you put your name.
Thank you.
No, that's not even how you. That's just